In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, one God, amen. Thanks, guys, for joining us for the Advanced Hymns class. Today is Tuesday, March 22nd, 2011. And we're going to be learning today Fai Etaf Enf. We're going to be learning Fai Etaf Enf. We're going to be continuing our studies of the Holy Week. We finished Amon Ganis. We're going to take on Fai Etaf Enf today. So I hope you guys will benefit and enjoy what we're doing today. So, one second while I try to get this set up for us. There. You should be able to see the Hazet now. Okay. So now you guys can see the Hazet. Give me 1 second. If you have any questions, feel free to just chime in anytime on the chat, and I will answer them. So Fai Etaf Enf, this past Saturday was one of the Feasts of the Cross, and we said it then. We also will say it during Holy Week on Good Friday. Okay, so it's a beautiful hymn. Starts off really Hazaini and has some high parts, so we don't want to start too high, but we'll go ahead and start moving through this little by little. I don't know how far we'll get today. It's not too long, as you can see. It's just one page of Hazet. By the way, if you are not on the mailing list for the Hazet, the email list, please send me your email address. You guys can email us at stverena.deacons@gmail.com. STVERENA deacons DEACONS @gmail.com. Feel free to email that, and we will get you on the mailing list for the hand class for the Hazet. So, Fai Etaf Enf. Listen to the first part of the hymn and follow the mouse. It's line number 1, okay, of many to come. So we'll break it up. Listen. Fai. One more time. Fai. Again. Fai. Again. Fai. Listen. One more time. From the beginning. Listen. Again. Say it with me. So, from the beginning. Fai we go high here. A, 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 A. It's one high one, then 2, 2, 2 going down. Listen. A, 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 A. These last two are quick. A, 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 A. One more time. A, 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 Etaf. One more time. Etaf. Etaf. 1, 2, 3. Etaf. Going down. Etaf. We'll go from the beginning of that line. Fai Etaf. Okay, I hope that's clear. If it's not clear, ask questions, guys. Ask questions. It's the best way to learn. Okay? Now, this last part of this line are A's, and we'll carry it into the next line as well. E's. So, A. Okay? It's as if there's it's Fai Etaf Enf Ipshoy. So we're still saying the Enf all the way up to here, to the third line. So Fai Etaf Enf. Okay? And then Ipshoy. So you can write in an E here if you want. Etaf. Listen. A. 2, 2, 2, 3. Going down. A. One more time. A. From Etaf. Etaf. Listen. Two down, one high, 3 coming down, 2 going a little back up. Listen from Etaf. Etaf. Okay. One more time. We'll start from the beginning. Let's go from the beginning. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll repeat it one more time, guys. From the top. Fai Okay, let's do it one more time. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to type in. Okay, one more time. All right. One second, guys. Okay. So we learned earlier Anthoteti Shori a couple of weeks ago. Maybe a month ago or so. So we'll take it again, and this part is very similar to it. Okay? Listen to the part that we just learned, and I'll take it on a little further. So this whole part we've learned before. So listen. Right? Listen. Again. We hold this one really long. Listen. Hey, 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 hey. From this whole second line then. Hey, 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 moving on. Hey, and so and okay. And okay. Took me a little while, a while ago, because the hazet aren't the most precise things in the world. Like this one really needs to be extended. Here we need some more hazet before the ipsho. Listen. And there should be 4 E's. Now see here, we're repeating exactly what we did earlier. See the 2, 2, 2, 3? We did that right here after etaf. So enf this hazza here is probably the most important hazza in the hymn. Okay? If you have a highlighter and you have the sheet printed out, highlight it, star it, underline it. Because this hazza kind of controls the change in the hymn from a Lenten tune, because remember I told you this sounds a lot like Intote Tishori, to something else. Enf listen. And the arrow down is for us to remember that it goes low. These 2 quick ones. Say it with me. So, let's go from the beginning to this point right here, and if you have any questions, we can address them right away. So, together, 1, 2, 3. Fai. Excuse me. Etaf Enf Okay, I hope that's clear. If there are no questions, we'll move on. All right. Listen. There are two hazards before we say the oi. Two hazards before we say the oi. Oi, one more time. Oi, we hold it out. Again. This down arrow circled means we start low on these hazat. Listen. One more time. We'll go from here. Next part. Sound familiar? This again sounds familiar to Entoteti Shoi in the first part, but this part we say the ending version of it. So again. One more time. We'll go from here to here. Next part. Oh, 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 oh. One more time. Oh, 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 oh. Again. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. So listen, the new part. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. One more time, and we'll move on. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Listen. Oh, thi, se, These hazet are exactly the same ones after the drop that we said earlier. Okay? Oh, 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 oh. Thi, se, Now, we use the oi to go high. Here we're going to go high a different way. Just remember that this phi, this I, this epsilon here, is really held out for a long time. O thi, se, Listen again. O thi, se, Okay, moving on. Well, let's do it again from here. We'll go from here. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 and oh, 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 Now listen how we go high. Again. Listen to that. 1, 2, 3 are said really slow. We hold the last 3 out. So the first 3 are pretty staccato. They're pretty separated. And the last 3 are held out together. You can hear the wave. Listen. Yeah. And then we'll move on to as sheep in a minute. So one more time. Yeah. Fi se pause, a long pause. She listen. Yeah. As she okay, it's pretty intense. Listen to this part again. Yeah, as she, okay, as she, These two and these two and these two are just exactly the same. S she a. Then we add a. Okay. So we added these three in between the two twos. S she a. Then a. As she So this last part, and you hold this one out until the next line. There's an I here, and we drop it down. So listen. Okay. We're almost done. I don't want to push it though. I don't want us to go too fast. So if you guys have any questions, just type in. Let's go ahead and keep going. Okay. I'll start from the beginning. Let's review. We'll go all the way to ep-e. Ep-he, sorry. Ep-he. So we only have like 3 or 4 more lines. We'll go from the beginning as a review. Etaf Enf Listen. So now the new part. Epehi, ay, Epehi, Remember these twos? These sets of twos are exactly the same from es she also. So let's do the first part that we just learned. Epehi, say it with me. Epehi, again. Epehi, one more time. Epehi, now the next part is just three sets of two. Again. One more time. Epehi, two, again, so these are exactly like the ones from es she. Now we should be able to go all the way up to here. Let's do this line up to here, okay? Together. Epehi, Listen. A, 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 A. A, 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 A. It's similar to the one we said with SG. It's exactly the same, actually. A, 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 E, A, B. Okay? E, A, B, A. Okay? Now, when we hold this one out before the Gen P, we hold it out a little longer because Gen P is different than EAP. Listen. A, 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 A. Gen P. Gen P. 2 and 2. Let's do it again. Gen P. A. A. Listen. A. Gen P. A. So from here. Gen P. It's 1 and 1 on the outsides and 2 twos. Okay? A. Again. A. Gen P. A. Listen, these are really quick. A. Gen P. Listen. Next part. Then again. So this whole part repeats twice. Gen P. Repeat. Next line. Again, the same 2. Again. You hold this one out. Okay, you hold this last has out. These 2 sets of 3 are exactly the same. Except you hold this one out. And these 3 go really high. So we're going to repeat a little from higher up. I want to go from SG, but we'll repeat with a lower tone so that we can get really high at the bottom. I think we can finish it. Gen P. Now listen. This arrow here points up, so we know to go high for these three hezes. Okay? Listen. So we just ended really low. There we go. Listen again. These are exactly the same, all three of them. We almost go a whole octave up. It goes really high. Listen. So it's almost repeating the same thing here, but we added this heza, and instead of this heza we say estavros. Okay? Estavro. There are good four hezes on the A. Estavro. Estavro. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Estavro. So it's the exact same hezes that you said in the A right here. Estavro. Oh, 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 oh. Estavro. Oh, 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 oh. So, Estavro. Oh, 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 oh. Then we go even higher on Cha. Listen. Oh, 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 oh. These four together a group, then two are a group. Oh, oh. Then these last three are together. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. These two are a group. These first four are a group. These two are a group. Then these three are a group. Make sure you separate them in your head. Estavro. Oh, 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 oh. Then Cha goes even higher. So we ended. Oh, there we go. Cha epogal. Cha epogal. Then we go higher. Ayempe. Cha epogal. Ayempe. Hezes aren't written here because this last part is a very popular tune. Chaeboga ayempe Excuse me. I'll repeat this end of this line at a lower tune. Okay? Tone. Chai poga ayem pe en. So we just set up to N. Then genos. The nos is missing. Okay? Genos. Then the last line is a little faster. Avshole merofen jepefioten agathos. Let's repeat that. Avshole merofen jepefioten agathos. Again. Avshole merofen jepefioten agathos. Emef navintehan arohi. Emef navintehan arohi. So they've all been pretty much straightforward until han arohi. He gentigo all. I don't know why the tha isn't written on here, but it's Tigul Gotha. So I'm going to say the last line again. Okay? Shole merofen jepefioten agathons emef naventean arohi gentigo all So, we're running out of time, but I'm going to repeat again from E epihi all the way through the end. I'm going to try to start it low because it's going to go really high. And then I can repeat it from the beginning. And I thank you guys for being patient with me. The class is almost over. Okay, so just so we can finish this, and you guys can review it again later on by watching the recordings. Okay? Ebehi, rofen jepefioten agathos emef naventean arohi gentigo all Alright. That leaves us with just enough time, I think, to repeat the first part of it. And we'll go from the beginning. Fai Etaf Enf Emefenaventean aroi gentigo all go otha Alright, so that's Fai Etaf Enf. And just before we go, I would like to read the English translation so we all have an understanding. It's the most important part, I think, is the English. I think I should have read this at the beginning. This is he who presented himself on the cross, an acceptable sacrifice for the salvation of our race. His good Father inhaled his sweet aroma in the evening on Golgotha. Now, these two verses, we say them also in the Saturday night Tazbah. Okay? So, it's also something for you to pay attention to. We say them right around of NP Arshirifs. Okay? So, thank you guys so much for joining us. I'm sorry about going over time, but I think it was worthwhile. We finished the hymn, and hopefully next week we will continue, God willing, the hymns of the Holy Week. Please take some time this week and review this lahm to make sure you got it down. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you again for coming. Please spread the word about the class, and keep the class always in your prayers. Have a good night, and please pray for me. Bye-bye.